Doing that. I'll call a zone car. We can make this easy.
You don't got to worry about it. I'm about to leave.
No, you ain't leaving yet.
Why can't I leave?
Because I'm detaining you right now.
For what?
For criminal trespass.
The man behind the camera is Josh Brooks.
Because you don't live here.
So how's it criminal? I live right here. I can
you don't
bring
live
my
right
dog.
here. You don't live on this property.
Oh.
Okay, this is criminal trespass. You were over here the other day and you made some comments to some people because they made a comment about you beating your dog.
I never beat my
Okay,
dog.
well, I don't care about that.
Inspector Gadget here is Christopher Wall, and it's about to get ugly.
Because that didn't happen on our property.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you're not leaving. I just said you're being detained right now. Well,
You did say I was being detained. Excuse me, sir. You're touching me.
That's right.
Why are you touching
detaining
me?
you.
You can't touch me.
I'm detaining you right now.
Why are you detaining me?
For criminal
Excuse me,
trespass.
you see this? Come on, Ziggy. Let's go.
You're not going anywhere right now.
Yes,
sir.
I am, bro.
So you can leave if you want to, but I'll just pick you up at your house.
You can't pick me up in my house for shit because I ain't did nothing wrong.
Don't walk up
You
on
can
me.
back up out my face. That's
No,
what you
you
can
want
do.
up on me. Now I'm gonna tell you, we can do this. This ain't no big
You
deal,
bothering
dude.
me, sir. I didn't do nothing but
This
come over
ain't
here
no
with my
big
dog
deal.
and bring my dog to the dog park.
And this is criminal trespass.
Okay, well, I will leave. You said it's criminal trespass and I'm leaving. Why are you still harassing me talking about I can't leave? Why are you stopping me from leaving?
Because I'm detaining you.
You can't detain me if
Oh,
this
I
is my
can.
first time being here.
You don't tell me what I can do, sir.
I really feel unsafe.
Okay, well, if you don't say you want
Come here,
to,
Ziggy.
But you're not going anywhere until zone car.
You can't tell me I'm criminal trespassing if this is my first time being here and no one's ever told me not to come here. That's not trespassing. Trespassing is
zone car to. What
Y'all
I
heard
said,
that.
I'm gonna
Y'all
drop you.
heard that.
You're gonna drop it. All right, now chill out and we can handle this.
No.
easy.
You're not gonna talk to me like that. I
But
didn't
you done
bother
been up
you.
here once.
I did not bother you. I didn't harass nobody.
You heard what
I didn't
said?
harass nobody.
Well, like I said, you can make this easy, or you can
Associated what? Man, you better get away from me, bro.
What I take it,
Sir,
sir,
don't touch me. Why are you
Don't
touching me?
walk up on me.
Why are you touching me?
Don't
I'm
walk
trying
up
to
on
exit.
me. No,
and
you're not
blocking the
going. You're
exit.
being detained.
You're not a police officer. You can't detain
Doesn't
me.
matter what I. You're not touching me. I'll tell you what. Get down.
So Wall, an off-duty security guard, acted out. He told Brooks he's criminally trespassing. Guess Wall effed around and found out. Via News Channel 5 Nashville, Christopher Wall has been effectively terminated from his job for this disgusting behavior. Nashville attorney Everett Parrish says while you have the right to detain someone committing a crime, it's not that simple with trespassing. You have to request that someone leaves, and then you have to allow them to leave, he said. It all started because Wall told the TikToker, that being Brooks, that he'll call a zone car to make the situation easy. The TikToker offers to leave instead, but the man refuses, saying that he's detaining him for criminal trespass. You could leave if you want to, but I could pick you up at the house, the man says. The TikToker tells the man that he has no right to take him from his home because he didn't do anything but bring his dog to the dog park. Okay, well, I will leave, the TikToker says, after the man insists again that Brooks is being detained. You said it's criminal trespass and I'm leaving. The TikToker says that he feels unsafe as the man follows him around the dog park. Feel unsafe if you want to, but you're not going anywhere until a zone car gets here, Wall says. In the third video, which seems to have been removed by TikTok, the man approaches Brooks while pointing a finger in his face. Wall's shirt is lifted slightly, and there is a badge and red holster visible on his right hip. Wall then hits Brooks. When the TikToker aims the camera at the man again, the man is pointing something at him. You might be thinking, what about the responding officers? Well, here's that video.
For committing a crime, okay? For trespassing. You haven't been told, so you weren't committing a crime, okay? So when he told you that you're trespassing, and you said, okay, I'm leaving, you did the exact right thing.
While it starts out fine, here's where it takes an unfortunate turn.
It doesn't matter if it's security or anything. I'm not saying the assault was justified. I'm not saying him detaining you was justifying you. I'm saying that he was acting in good faith.
The officer went on to say the security guard would have been within his rights to detain the TikToker if a crime had been committed, which is untrue. According to Tennessee law, a security officer lacks the authority to detain a suspect without consent unless the officer has arrested the suspect on supportable probable cause.
Now, do you have a search warrant to be on my property?
Okay. I do not, okay?
Okay, so...
But, listen to me, alright? If you can just provide this information for me, your IDs, if you live here...
I'm not providing you nothing,
Me neither,
man.
because we have
Matter of fact, get off my
everything.
property right now if you don't have a search warrant.
Sir,
I'm asking you nice.
And I was asking you nicely as well.
Hey, sir, all I'm saying, if you don't have a search warrant, paperwork to be on my property, what crime do you suspect
Okay,
suspect me of committing?
that I have right now is y'all failure to identify.
Okay, 38.02, failure to identify. One must already be under arrest for a crime that he has committed. What crime have I committed?
Failure to identify.
No.
In another example of many in pathetic policing, these two officers show how they try to manipulate citizens to give up their rights.
That's not a crime. That only becomes a crime once one has already lawfully. Be quiet. Let me educate this one. You hear me? Let me educate him. 38.02, failure to identify, only becomes a crime when one has already been lawfully arrested for a crime. Let me give you an example, sir, since I don't know who you is.
What about detained?
Huh?
And what about detained?
What am I being detained for?
You were detained because you were on a suspicious activity.
No.
Where they clearly game planned how this would go, but unfortunately ran into a man that does not surrender his rights so easily.
No, what penal code? You gotta name a penal code that I've committed. That is the crime. Name a crime that I committed, you hear me? Name a crime that I committed other than being black and walking down this driveway.
You were detained for suspicious behavior.
Hey, Shoemaker, Shoemaker, don't do that, brother.
Peep the look on his face. He knows what he's saying is BS, but the kerfuffle ensues when he doesn't get his usual way.
I'm finna show you guys, because you're dealing with the wrong one. That's why you guys mad at me, because you won't be able to handle me like you handle the other ones, because I'm on top of my game. I know you see the gold teeth and tattoos and immediately think I'm another plain, normal, regular black guy. No, player, wrong one. But let me educate you guys today. Texas Penal Code, failure to identify. A person commits an offense if he intentionally refused to give his name, residence, address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person. I am not under arrest. Once you show me that you have a legitimate reason to believe that I have committed a crime or I'm in the act of committing a crime, you know, you got to name a penal code. What penal code do you suspect me of breaking? What crime have I committed? For you be in my yard and to be with me. You hear me?
They have nothing. That is the point.
This officer told me I look suspicious, man. I look suspicious. Walking in my own, I'm just walking down the back. I'm walking down the driveway right here down to the backyard, right? When the officer right here was passing by. This officer right here was passing by. And when he seen me, he turned around and came back. And I looked up, he already in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? I got signs. He immediately stated that he seen the no trespassing sign.
That's correct.
He's agreeing with me. He seen the no trespassing sign and took it upon his business because he seen a black guy, I guess it's such a nice looking house, that we weren't supposed to be there.